Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dino Crisis 2. Last time we had a weird little puzzle where Compsognathus stole our keycard and we had to get it back. And then we just kind of moved forward. Oh, raptors, let's see how the flame launcher does on them. Well, it kills them. Like with the Oviraptors, it kills them. I actually like that they took the attention to detail to like sort of make the corpse look burnt after it's been killed with the flame launcher. That's a nice little attention to detail, but that's not doing particularly effective, so let's just switch back to the shoddy. You know, all reliable. And I'm not entirely sure why I'm just running away. Oh, I guess I'm just trying to get a better vantage point against these guys. This is my boomstick. Ow! My boomstick wasn't very effective. Nah, there are worse boomsticks. Oh, right, that was me using that hemostat because we bought the thing to stop us from bleeding, so that's just clogging up inventory space now. When my brother first played this, he kept buying hemostats for a little bit after getting the inner suit, and I was telling him he didn't need to do that, but he's like, isn't that only a temporary power-up? And I'm like, nope, it's permanent. Oh my goodness. Yep, I was expecting that to happen. Oh no. Okay, turn around. Mauled. I'm getting mauled. Get off. If that was on hard, that would probably have just straight up fucking killed me. Oh, counter. Again, I hope the counter gives you more points, but I don't know if it does. It doesn't really seem like it does, but otherwise, what's the point of it? If it doesn't give you, like, even, like, a slight boost in the points you get. Come on, Dylan, get up. Ouch. I don't know. Oh, I know what happened there. Sometimes when playing this game, for some reason, it might be on my part, it might be something weird with the game, but sometimes the character just kind of gets stuck in place and just sort of, when you try to get them to move, they won't do it. They'll just sort of rot in place, and it's really annoying. It doesn't happen too often, thankfully, but it's happened a few times. I actually don't remember if this happened on the PlayStation Network version or not, or if this is just a PC-only thing. I know the PC versions of Dino Crisis 1 and 2 are supposed to be inferior to the originals, but at the same time, it's kind of the case of, like, yeah, a lot of PC ports of old survival horror games were. Not that this is really survival horror, but it uses the shell. It's an action game in a survival horror shell. Alright, now let's go back this way, because we can't go back the other way, because again, there's a stun gun door blocking our progress. And now, there are just raptors here. There aren't any allosaurs anymore, thank God. No, not thank God. Those guys give good points, and they're not that difficult to kill. Okay, we gotta heal. Use my last heal on top of that, because I'm not gonna worry too much about heals, because honestly, the next area we're gonna go to provides plenty of free ones. So to be honest, we don't need to worry that much about heals. On normal difficulty, you don't need to worry that much about heals. That's actually one of the things that kind of annoyed me watching my friends stream this, because I love him. I absolutely adore this guy, but he was healing for fucking paper cuts. And he kept buying healing items too, even though I told him you don't really need to do that. And like, if he found a healing item in the field that healed, he would just use one to free up the space to grab it, and I'm like, okay, you basically just wasted it. So, no matter what his health was, I love him. I'm not trying to be, a jerk, but just, I don't know, as someone who's played this game multiple times over, that seeing him do that just kind of made me cringe, because then he never had any money for anything but heals.
Huh? She's gone.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what else is weird? I've checked the stats on all the residents and soldiers, but I couldn't find any profile fitting her description. It's like she doesn't exist.
Well, I was thinking, maybe she's not one of the survivors at all. What if those helmet people are from a completely different time than ours?
What?
Never mind. We found parts that might help fix the ship. But what matters now is we still haven't found any survivors or helpful data, so we must move on and search elsewhere.
This control panel is programmed to search for the areas where we can dock. Use it.
Right.
Okay. Alright, so, and there is a save point in here, so, gonna definitely save, and... No, there's nothing new to buy. We're gonna buy some heals, though. I was just complaining about how my friend did nothing but buy heals, but in this case, I'm gonna buy some. I know, I'm a fucking hypocrite. And just top this stuff off. Even though we won't be playing as Dylan again for a little bit, because we're gonna switch over to Regina relatively soon. Speaking of which, now we can travel between areas. You don't want to go to Edward City yet. Oh dear, cutscene. Uh-oh.
We're surrounded.
Don't worry. I'll take care of
As
this.
Shadefire put it, the seas are full of hostile long boys. And hey, surprise rail shooter section. But yeah, we don't want to go to the third energy facility. No, we don't want to go to Edward City yet, because we can't actually get in. We can take like 2 steps towards the entrance, but we can't actually enter the city. Third energy facility, we can advance in. And by the way, if you go to the wrong location, they'll make you play this minigame anyways. So, good luck. Thankfully, this minigame is by no means hard. It is also basically just Capcom testing the waters, no pun intended, because we're on a water section, for Dino Stalker, which is going to be the next game in this series, which is the weird rail shooter spin-off that's not entirely a rail shooter. It's actually technically part of the... Ow! Oh, there goes my chance of, like, no damaging this section. I don't know if you can no damage this section, actually, but... There's enough enemies here that you should be able to. Anyways, so there's 3 waves. Wave 1 is plesiosaurs, wave 2 is solely pteranodons, and then wave 3 will be a mix of the 2. Luckily the pteranodons are pathetically easy to kill.
We're almost there. Keep it up.
And this allows me to get some much needed revenge since I haven't been able to kill that many of them over the course of the game. I should mention, though, that like a lot of sections in this game, this section, which is a fairly fun little distraction on normal, is an absolute bitch on hard because you can't heal. So, basically, if you take any hits from anything, you're screwed. And of course the enemies are also stronger on hard. I don't remember how much stronger, but I remember that the plesios at least could take a lot more hits. Which is a problem because they will pop up pretty frequently. I don't remember if the pteranodons took more hits or not, but... whatever.
Good job. We're here. Sharp shooter, aren't you? Hang around the arcade.
No, because there are barely any anymore. But anyways, with that, I will see you guys next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.